This video is all about pricing and valuing yourself as a graphic designer. While designing logos and brand identities for clients, you must have been in situations where you feel you are either charging too low or you don't just have the confidence enough to charge the appropriate amount for the project. There is a simple pricing system I'm going to show you in this video that will help you go past the pricing hurdle. This model has been a game changer for me, allowing me to systematically raise my logo design rates. So I started off charging a little above $30 for logo and branding projects, but I've been able to transition from that to charging a couple $1,000s for the same projects. Do ensure to stick around to the end of this video to get specific insights on how to set your rate based on your experience level and client size. So first off, there are two major pricing models for freelance graphic designers. The first is hourly and the second is project-based pricing. For the hourly model, the project rate is based upon the duration in hours a project takes. However, the hourly pricing model is completely flawed, as it penalizes creative for being so efficient. The paradox emerges as proficient designers who can complete projects swiftly find themselves facing reduced project duration and subsequently low income. I strongly discourage the hourly pricing model for a simple reason. The more you become efficient in design, the less financially rewarding it becomes. Instead, projects should be priced based on the perceived value for the clients. So the next is project-based pricing, which is simply setting a rate based on the project individually. So you take account of all the deliverables in that project and price based on that. So in project-based pricing, you set rate based on your experience and confidence level. Yes, confidence level. So at some point in my design career, although I had adequate experience and the right skill set, I was charging just a little above $30 for logo and branding design project. That was the amount I felt confident enough to charge at that time. And even when I started having bigger clients, I was still faced with the pricing hurdle. So how can you boost your confidence as a graphic designer to charge what you truly deserve? So for me, it's simply adding more value consistently to the businesses of the clients you work with over time. And value emanates from knowing and understanding what the clients really needs. And one thing you should add to your logo design process to increase or elevate the sense of perceived value in clients' projects is strategy meetings. During these sessions, you actively engage with the clients to gather essential information about their brands, the mission, the vision, target audience, and specific styles they are envisioning for logo design projects. And trust me, without these logo design strategy sessions, you might struggle to come up with solutions that truly aligns with the client's need. As a result, you find it difficult to consistently deliver solutions that meets the client's expectations. Furthermore, when you find yourself dealing with clients expressing dissatisfaction with your deliverables and encountering numerous revisions, your confidence level as a beginner designer may take a hit. The imposter syndrome can set in, making it difficult for you to assertively charge what you are genuinely worth. So the next time you receive a request for a logo design project and the client inquires about the pricing, resist the temptation to provide an immediate quote. So instead, consider implementing a strategic approach. So prepare a comprehensive questionnaire that is designed to gather basic information about the project, specifying your deliverables and addressing other fundamental aspects like budget. After the client has returned the questionnaire, you can now proceed with a strategy meeting if necessary. So while I understand that not all clients has the budget or the financial capacity to invest large sum in logo and branding design projects. So it might be a very small business that has very minimal logo application needs. So this straightforward addition to your workflow enhances your professionalism, ensuring a more tailored approach. By executing well-structured questionnaire and involving in strategy meetings with clients, you gain in-depth understanding about the brand and their needs. This in turn has a cascading effect on the value you provide for the client. So to the big question, how do you set your logo design rate? So it is important to note that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to charging for design services. The prize is in the value, both in terms of what you bring to the table as a designer and the perceived value in the eyes of the client. So there are two key factors in setting project rates in logo designs: your experience level and perceived value, and the client size. So to properly illustrate this, we will first distribute the client size into 4 major groups or tiers. The top tier is the large corporations with lots of money and employee size of more than 200. Second tier is a medium-sized company with sizable income or funding, like the tech startup with 20 to 200 employee size. The third tier, SMEs, small and medium scale enterprise with an employee size of 5 to 19. Then the fourth tier, the micro or one-man business, 1 to 4 employee size with little or no capital. So the next step is to know your level in the scale of 1 to 10 as a graphic designer. Rating yourself as a graphic designer is based on 4 key factors: your years of experience, your skill set, abilities and specialties, quantity of projects you have been involved in, and the quality of projects you have also been involved in. Because of course, pedigree is a big deal in graphic design. So I am categorizing this scale into 3 different segments. The first segment is from 1 to 3. These are beginner level designers with months or couple of years experience and had worked mostly for brands in the 4th tier. They are still in the development stage and would charge as low as $20 to about $200. This is what most designers in this level will feel confident enough to charge, and also it matches the budgets of the clients they work with for this level. The second segment at 4 to 7. These are intermediate to professional level designers with good enough experience in the design industry and had worked with clients in the 2nd, 3rd and even 4th tiers. They know the ins and outs of the design industry and have a lot of client projects in their portfolio. They are mostly freelancers with top level clients and might have collaborated with agencies for some projects in the past. They can charge as low as $500 to $5,000 for logo design projects. And the last segment, 8 to 10, these are design agencies who handle projects for large corporations and startups in the 1st and 2nd tiers. They work with clients with large budgets, and because of their design team size, they are able to work on not just logo graphics, but some other strategic touch points for the brand's visual communication and much more. A standard agency can charge anywhere around $10,000 to hundreds of thousands of dollars for logo and branding design projects. Hence, they only work with 1st and 2nd tier businesses, as they can measure and value their visuals with some laid down metrics and KPIs. Plus, those brands have enough budgets. So like I mentioned earlier, there's no right or wrong way to set your rates as a graphic designer. So look at the scale I just explained and know your clients. So the more you work, the more value you give, and it has a direct impact on your confidence level. So you can systematically raise your rate as you gain more confidence. Trust that was helpful. So like, share and subscribe to this channel for more insightful graphic design content. So to know more about logo design, click on the video on the screen.